Hello. Let me know if you guys can hear me. We'll just wait for people to join. This is my first live here in YouTube, and I'm sorry about the technical difficulties, but I just figured out that I was not able to go live in Instagram for a few reasons. So I just joined in YouTube like last minute. So bear with me. And yeah, we'll just wait for a couple more minutes to join, and then yeah, I'll quickly like go tell you what we have planned for today. Hello, Ashwath. Thank you for joining. Um, can you let me know if I'm audible? Yeah. I also have my instrument with me here, so maybe I'll like play something, and maybe you guys can tell me if you can hear that as well. Let me just load the settings quickly. Are you guys able to hear that? Hello, Aravind. Thank you for joining, and thanks for the heads up. Yes. All right. So I think we'll go ahead and start. So this is going to be like a short live, maybe like probably like for like half an hour or something. Sorry about the technical issues. I thought I could go live in Instagram, but then for some reason that I was not able to. There was like some guidelines that has to be followed, which is not possible at the moment. So I then immediately switched to YouTube because first of all, I wanted to thank like all of you guys for supporting me um, and my music as well. So it's been so happy for me to see all the response that you give for the tracks that I've released so far. And yeah, like this is the first time I'm going live, so I'm a bit nervous as well. So yeah, thank you so much, guys, for supporting the tracks that I've been releasing so far. And I've heard a lot of positive comments for the tracks as well. You guys have received it so well. You guys have appreciated like what I've been coming up with. So thank you so much for that. And I also wanted to like let you guys know what's the next plan as well, and also probably I'll talk about a bit of what happened behind the scenes for these tracks, because some of you were very interested in yeah, some of you were very interested in knowing like how this whole process happened, what was the software that I use and all that. So yeah. Okay. um my mom is here. Thank you so much, ma. Thank you so much for joining the live. Thanks a lot. And you can actually listen to the tracks on my YouTube channel. It's actually available on Spotify, Apple Music, and YouTube as well. You guys, I mean, like you have to search for Annie on Keys. That is my artist name. So I'll just probably type it here, maybe. Yeah. So this is my artist name, and you can search for my tracks. And yeah. All right. Okay, so let's start. So yeah, I just wanted to like talk about the reception that I've got so far for my tracks. So like you guys have been loving Trishanku Heaven and also Stay Ahead. Um, so yeah, thank you so much for that. Just to give a bit of context, I would say that I've been learning music since my childhood. I was like I started with keyboards, and then I was interested in giving like grade exams and all that. I started learning Western classical, but then after a point I got like interested with production as well. And after my undergraduate, I just wanted to like try out production, like learning production a bit more. So that's when I joined um, music launch college in Chennai, and that's where I learned like basics of recording, editing, MIDI programming and all that. We learned Logic Pro there, and that's actually like helping me now a lot for all the projects that I'm doing now. So I would have to thank my professors in Music Lounge, Venkat sir, Chitu sir, Blasan sir, for teaching me with all the basics thoroughly, and also encouraging us to do our own songs back then as well, 2019, 2020. So Yeah, that was where this journey started. And then back then I thought I was more interested in doing like behind the scenes work, like probably like a studio engineer or like a MIDI programmer or something like that. I never thought of becoming like a full-time artist or like making my own songs and all that. I thought I lacked the knack for that. But yeah, life just happened, and then suddenly I was here in London, um, pursuing my masters in popular music at Goldsmiths. And that kind of like changed the whole perception of music for me. And I was very keen and interested to learn more about like composition and then more advanced production techniques, and also trying out new songs, songwriting, lyric writing, everything actually. A little bit of singing as well, but I haven't released tracks which has like my singing yet. It's going to release soon, but not yet. So yeah, like the people whom I met there, everyone had like a unique voice, and I also wanted to find my unique voice, and that's where this particular fusion idea came in. Like I wanted to try electronic music with Indian influences, and then slowly I started doing like small sketches. What you're hearing now as the tracks all started like small sketches during the course, and then slowly like I kept on building on that, and then yeah, finally we landed in these tracks. And yeah, like as I was doing all these tracks, I realized that all these like shared like a kind of like a similar identity. Like we had like electronic music, and then we had um, what do you call like Indian Carnatic influences as well. Like each song had a unique element in that. Like for example, Trishanku Heaven, um, it started as a flight track because we were given a prompt of doing a site specific composition, and then like everyone like came up with different ideas for that. And I thought as what do we like do with respect to like a flight track, like what if we can create something like that, like an in-flight entertainment track which will be played like as a part of an official airline or something like that. And I also got reminded of the myth of Trishanku, the character that I have learned. I mean, I've read about in during my childhood, and I kind of drew parallels with them, like how Trishanku is like suspended between like heaven and earth. And I thought the journey that we are taking during the flight travel is kind of similar to that. So I drew parallels from there, and then I created this whole track. And then yeah, I think thanks to my bandmates from my college, starting with Padma Priya, who lended the vocals for Trishanku Heaven. So uh, shout out to her for being super supportive during this whole project. And also uh, Trishanku Heaven just got featured recently in different radio stations in here UK, like Radio Wigwam. There's actually um, an episode that's happening tomorrow at 10 p.m. UK. So I'll probably like share the details in my socials so you can check it out. Apart from that, it has also been featured in Amazing Radio UK and USA, and also uh, I think it was Radio Lewisham. We did a small show in Radio Lewisham talking about my musical experience, and also um, Islington Radio, like the Saturday Showcase. episode with Harry. So it got featured like 2 weeks back. So it's doing a bit of rounds here, and I'm happy to receive positive comments for the track. And the other song that I released recently, Stay Ahead, that was inspired from a game world. Like I've been always like very keen about how music is created for like games, and I always wanted to create something like that. So that's when like this particular track happened, and I wanted to do like synthwave based track, but also bringing in different Carnatic influences like Indian percussion, konakol, and then violin as well. So shout out to my other bandmates, Vignesh, and then Aditya, Kamakshinada. So thanks to you guys. You guys like like you guys sent me the tracks on time, and have been super supportive for this project. So thank you so much, guys. Um, okay, thank you, Ashwat. Yeah, I remember our conversation. I think we talked about softwares, I guess. Yeah. So yeah, thank you so much for the support. Thank you. Okay. So I just wanted to like show like a few behind the scene videos, or like I just wanted to share the project and show you like what happened during the Shanku Heaven and Stay at as well. So I'll just see if I can share my screen. Okay, hopefully it should work. Yeah, it's working. Cool. Just a second. So this is the project actually, and yeah, I'm very good with like tracks which are like probably like 3 minutes or something. I can't do more than that. But yeah, it started off like this. Like I first got inspired from the flight notification sound, like like how you hear that that sound. So I wanted to recreate that. So like the sound that you oh audio is breaking. Okay, maybe I'll just stop sharing for a second. Can you hear it now? Can you hear me clearly now? Just let me know if you can hear me clearly. Otherwise, I've got a caller mic with me, so I can probably like join with that. Audible now. Okay, cool. So maybe I'll just share the screen and not the audio then. Let's see if that works. And I can play the tracks over here. Okay. Just let me know if it's still audible. Hello. Yeah, cool. Okay. All right. So yeah, I just started with the recreation of that particular flight tone, and like it was not a sample. I had to like recreate it from scratch. So that's when I tried, let's see, I think it's this one. Yeah. So I have this patch in Alchemy that I really love, which is Gentle Sign Bills. I'll use it for almost all my tracks, trying to build like a signature motive of my type. So yeah, but like if I just play it here, maybe like yeah. So It just went like this, something like that. So I built the melody based on that. Like, if you can like see here, like it is these two notes, and I started building the melody from there. So yeah, it started from there. And then the other inspiration for this particular song was actually, um, if you guys have heard Vada Chennai soundtrack, the song Karkuril Kadavaye, um, that had a nice blend of progressive house and Carnatic music together. So I wanted to create something like that, inspired from there. So that's where all the tablas came in during the chorus part. And also, like, yeah, like let's just see if we can hear this, like if I play it here. I'm just going to, yeah, mute this for now. I had the flight announcement like as a sample, like probably like a recording that I got from websites. But yeah, otherwise it sounded like this. Yeah, so that was like the first idea that I came up with, to build the groove for that first. Like, let's probably loop this. Yeah, like a progressive house, and then add like some topper elements on top of that. Now the tabla kicks in. The bass as well. Yeah, so that's how it all started. And then, like, after that we had to build like the other parts as well. Like any progressive house track will consist of like a build up part, and then the drop part, and then breakdown. That's where like you build it up again, and then towards the grand chorus. So yeah, and then initially we didn't have the Carnatic vocals coming in. And then when I played it in my university, like to a couple of my friends during the sessions, and they said that if it had like one live element it would sound really good. So that's where the um, vocals came in. And then yeah, now it's like the soul of the song. So yeah, so yeah, that's about that song. And okay, my sister is also here. Hello, hello. Thank you. Yep. uh Actually, my sister was the first one who started learning music. And she started learning Carnatic music in keyboard. And funny story is that when she started learning keyboard, I always wanted to like play with the keyboard instrument. It was a small instrument. And then people, like my parents, were worried that I might break it or something. So whenever my sister wanted to like go to the music class, she will just hide the instrument from me and like take it away. And now we are here. So yeah, she was the one who started learning before me. And yeah, it just keeps following now. So yeah. Okay. We'll also talk about Stay Ahead as well, um, and how the um, Indian percussion elements came in there. So initially, it was just like a proper synthwave track. I didn't have the Indian elements planned in there, but um, when I tried like reworking on that recently before the release, I thought it will be really nice. I was inspired from the album OK Kanmani, because that album will have a very similar approach to like blending Western like electronic influences with Indian classical as well. So I got inspired from that sound and I wanted to recreate that. And that's when my collaborators came in there. One of the collaborators is actually here, Arvind Balaji, who sang the vocals in Stay Ahead. And yeah, and then the Indian percussion was done by Aditya Kamakshinada. He also is an artist, like he's performing with other bands like Motamadi Music and Trishram the band, I guess. So he's a very talented percussionist. And yeah, he recorded like the Konakol part and the Kanjira part and then the Mridangam part as well. And then Vignesh, a long friend of mine, he played the violin part because I felt it needed like an Indian soul element in that song. So I always I always pictured that song as like a David versus Goliath battle, but like an underdog taking up a very like huge villain, like a final boss kind of thing. And how does he do that? Like how does he get the power? Will be like based on his roots and traditions and all that. So that's where the Indian soul part comes in. So yeah, that's how that whole song happened. Yeah. Yeah, so the main reason why I thought I'll come live today is because I thought it's time for me to reveal the title for my upcoming EP. Like all the songs that you have heard so far have been released only as singles, but it was actually a part of this new project that I've been working on. So it's going to like be a part of this first EP of mine, which is called Liminal Frequencies. So that's the title of my EP. I'm just gonna pop it up in the chat here. Yep. So yeah, Liminal Frequencies. That's the first EP that I'm gonna release soon. Um, yeah. I'm just like super grateful for the reception that I've received so far, and also like I would like to thank all my collaborators who has worked in this, starting from yeah, Padma Priya, Shashank, who sang in Breakawali song, and then Alisa, who played the guitar in Breakawali song, and then for this Stay Ahead song, Arvind Balaji, and then Aditya, Vignesh, and also Srishti Anchored Hughes, who came up with the artwork for Stay Ahead song. She's also doing the artwork for the uh, EP cover as well. So yeah, once that is finalized, I will probably give the update for when's the release. And yeah, my upcoming projects are going to be another EP, which is quite similar to the same kind of genre, like fusion, like electronic and Carnatic, but this time it's going to be viewed from like a heritage lens, like a heritage perspective. And the sounds that I've used there, so those tracks are also like already done but like not fully completed. But yeah, the sounds that I've used there um, all comes from like inspirations that I've heard during my childhood. And yeah, like I just wanted to do it as a tribute for the music that I like listened while growing up. So that's going to be my next project soon. And I also have an album which is coming up in 2027, um, roughly like 12 tracks, I guess. Yeah, which was my final project during my masters. So I'm super excited to, yeah, uh, release all this, and can't wait to see your response. So we'll probably end the live in few minutes. So if you have any questions or anything that you want to share, just pop it up in the comments and I can answer that. We'll end it in like 3 minutes, I guess. Yeah. Thank you so much for joining, whoever joined today. Thank you so much. And um yeah, so sorry about not coming live in Instagram, but uh, we will sort it out soon. Yeah. I'm just gonna play something in pads. What's your signature chord or progression, if any? Okay. Um, Um, Depends on the song, but I like I don't have like a specific signature chord or progression. Like the route I follow is that I like use like different composers' inspiration. Like whenever I listen to any song or whenever I'm doing any song, like I just think like, what if this had like an A.R. Rahman touch, or what if this had like an Ella Raja touch? So maybe I can maybe show like a sample for that, I guess. Let's see. We'll just load piano patch. Okay, cool. So yeah, for this song, I just wanted to do like not like a straight yeah, not like a straight chord like 1 6 4 5 or something like that, but I just wanted to try, let's say, Trishanku Heaven. Let's do like yeah, the main chords in the breakdown goes like, yeah, yeah, like so, like it goes like E D C and then A B E, and I kind of like try to do like jazz styles with that. Like I don't want to try like straight chords, because like we need to keep it interesting. So I'm not a trained jazz musician, but like from whatever I've learned by listening to different tracks, so I just try to use that in different combinations. So yeah, that's like probably like trying inspirations from different composers and trying that to implement in my track. That will probably be my like signature. Can you mention about your perfect pitch? Okay. Yeah. Fortunately or unfortunately, I have perfect pitch. But yeah, or what we call it as absolute pitch. But it has helped me for sure. uh yeah, like whenever I listen to songs, I just like, I just don't focus on the musical aspect or lyrical aspect, but I also try to think about like some theory associated with it, because I'm quite geeky when it comes to music theory. So yeah, like perfect pitch has kind of helped me, especially when it comes to like performing with bands and all that. Like uh, but yeah, I always wanted to try to build an identity beyond that. Like yeah, it's not just like I wanted to like, let's say I just say that I have perfect pitch, but yeah, like what's your music, uh, like it's just about that. So I wanted to have another unique identity beyond that. So but sometimes it really helps. So thank you so much, Ma, for asking me about that. Okay. Um, what are some of the musical lessons you've learned from Ilayaraja, if any? Ilayaraja sir has been like huge inspiration, huge inspiration for me. Like for many people, they say like Ilayaraja is like my god, or Ilayaraja is like my so like he's like a soul friend or something like that. But for me, it's like even when I mentioned just now, it's like Ilayaraja sir, right? So uh, I have learned so much from him, especially when it comes to like Western classical or orchestral music. Like so much that whenever I listen to any other symphonies made by like famous composers like Beethoven or Mozart or any other Western composer for that matter, it doesn't feel alien, right? And like that's because Raja sir has introduced to that kind of music like way back. Like we have been like we have been growing up listening to that kind of a music, and I think he is like one of the best fusion uh, masters, I would say, because he fused Western classical with Indian folk music, Tamil folk music, and that's something which is like unimaginable. Like how can people come up with that, right? And he also made sure like it exists as like one genre, right? So like both of them combined together, you can call it like the Raja genre, right? So that's been like like I've been very impressed with that, and probably like yeah, that's something that I try to follow in my songs as well. But so yeah, those are some of the major lessons that I've learned, yeah, from him. And also probably like yeah, to keep trying, like no matter like where you are from, even if you are like from small backgrounds, you can definitely like try to do an whole symphony of your own, right? At some point in your life. So yeah, keep trying, keep persisting and all that. Okay, so I think we will um we will stop here. Yeah, so thank you so much everyone for joining today, and yeah, we'll do a live soon, and hopeful to see you guys soon again, and keep supporting. Like I mentioned, you guys can check out my music in under the name Anion Keys. It's available on Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube Music, and every other audio platform as well. So keep supporting. Thank you so much for joining today, and I'll see you guys soon.